Hello everyone, Romalda here from Lithuania, and tonight I'm coming to you live. Finally, I'm coming to you live, and tonight I would like to talk about books. Are you actually reading books at all in your life, now that you are grown up, And some of you might think like, I'm not at school. What? Reading books? Yes. Actually, you know what? Reading books help with your mindset to make it right. And if you don't know what the right mindset is, I'll try to explain in just a little bit. But first of all, I would like to talk about what happened yesterday, because if you didn't watch my video yesterday, I was actually recording a video last night and I spilled my heart out there, And I was talking about, the reasons, the obstacles that the guy on the left-hand side is telling us why not to do one thing, another thing, or the third thing, like no, anything, like not to take action at all. And the guy on the right-hand side is trying to tell us why we're doing this and stuff like that. So that's what I did yesterday, and to be completely honest, today, if I was gonna listen to the guy on my left-hand side, I wouldn't be going live. Yeah, I'm honest. I wouldn't be going live, and the reason is because I have an eye infection today, so I don't look all right. And that's what the guy on the left-hand side was saying to me, like on the previous days, like, you don't look all right, you have nothing to say, you're busy, you're tired, and all kind of things, like, and I didn't do Facebook Lives, And today I'm actually, even with the eye infection, even that I don't look all right, I'm still here. It didn't stop me. I'm doing it. As I said, I built a wall on the left-hand side, and it's actually soundproof, so I don't hear what this guy is saying now, like seriously, I don't hear him at all, so I am here. And tonight, guys, I wanted to talk about reading books, and I would like to know who of you are still reading books. I know you're all grown-ups, I don't have kids here on my friends list, so I would like to know who is reading books. And if you are one of those who is reading books, just drop me a 1, okay? And I'll show you the book that I'm reading actually at the moment. It's this book. I don't know if you can see it. Too much light, isn't it? The Storyteller's Secret. That's what it's called. And it's a brilliant book. And actually, if you're in home business and if you are in any kind of business, online marketing, internet marketing, like, network marketing, whatever business it might be, like, you might know, might not know that storytelling is actually attractive. That's what attracts people, and that's where people relate to something. That's what people want to hear. They don't come online to get sold. They come online to get entertained and to listen to the stories and stuff like that. And actually, thousands and thousands years ago, people, used to go, like men used to go hunting, women at home, like, and then in the evening, they didn't have internet, they didn't have radio or TV, can you imagine? So they used to sit down around the fire and, tell stories. That's what they did. They told stories, and, that kept them together, that kept them tight, and it was interesting to them, and they were listening to each other's stories. And of course, some people are better storytellers, some people are not that great at storytelling, but all of them have something to say, like always. I have no doubts at all that every and each of us have a story to tell, okay? And if we are talking about this particular book, there is one great question that really made me thinking, and the question is actually by Steve Jobs. And he is saying, like, you know, instead of asking people, what do you do? Or what your passion is, like, you know, ask this, what makes your heart sing? Like, yeah, what makes your heart sing? And you know, when I read that question in that book, I was like, wow, that's so powerful. It's not like, what do you do? Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, like, you know, but we get used into that routine, daily routine, you know, we do things, you know, we have to do this, we have to do that, this, that, you know, job, home, kids, whatever, like, you know, and we never actually just stop and think, what is it that actually makes our heart sing? What is our passion? What is it that we would like to do, you know? And are we currently doing that? What we love, what we know that, you know, makes not just us happy, but it would make people around us happy too. Because if we are happy, people around will be happy, right? If we smile, people around smile. Does it not happen like that? So yeah, guys, so that's the book that I'm currently reading, and I really would like to know what kind of books you are reading, so you could put that in the comments, and we could share, like, you know, I could share more books that I'm reading, you know, you could share the books that you're reading and exchange the information, you know, tell in the comments, you know, what are the golden nuggets that you took from that particular book. And maybe I should say, for those of you who are not reading books, okay, you know, I remember myself when I didn't read books, and actually, even at high school, I didn't like reading books, okay, but I just had to do that. When I didn't read books, you know, I was kind of person like the person who got involved in the life routine and just do stuff that I know I have to do, you know, like just existing, you know, elaborating, like, you know, in life. And when I started reading self-development books, that's what it's called, self-development, you know, my thoughts have changed. My attitude in life has changed. And I think, and I believe, I became a better person, you know, I started to see more positivity and look only at the positive things and not concentrate, not focus on what's negative, because like it's so easy to be negative, isn't it? Like when you look around, you know, the government is not good, the job is not good, maybe the spouse is not good, could do this and that, like, you know, kids are making mess in the house, all kind of stuff, like, you know, yeah, like, wow, so much negativity around that we could focus on, you know. But when we start the day, when we get up in the morning and we start thinking, like, you know, what is it that I'm grateful for? Like, is there anything that you are grateful for? Like, you know, and if you just focus on that a little bit and think, when you get up in the morning, and if you start your day with the gratitude and you think about what you're grateful for, even the small little things that you wouldn't maybe even think about if it was like in an ordinary day of an ordinary person, like, you know, running around, and you think, I'm grateful for that I have eyes, I can see, you know, there's so many things that I can see around, right? I'm grateful that I have good health, you know, I'm grateful that I'm in a good relationship, you know, healthy relationship. I'm grateful that I have kids. I'm grateful that the sun is shining today, you know, anything at all, like anything at all. And, you know, the whole day will be a different day for you. Trust me, like, I experienced that myself, and it's working. It's absolutely working. That's what it is, you know, like, if you start your day positive, with positive thoughts, like, you know, your whole day will transform to a positive day. And if you just keep that attitude, you know, that positive attitude, you know, trust me, your life will transform. You will transform. you will become a better person every day. That's how I feel like, you know, doing self-development, reading those books, surrounding myself with positive people, and, you know, and not focusing on the negativity around, not focusing on the negative people. And if there is a case, if it's needed, getting rid of negative people, like, you know, not talking about relatives, you can't change them, your relatives, but if you have unhealthy relationships, like, you know, with people who are not your relatives, maybe it's better not to talk to them that often. Maybe it's better, you know? And trust me, like, the life changed. Yeah, guys, that's why, you know, I thought it was an important topic to talk about, and why to read books, and why it's important to do self-development, and why it's important to become a better version of yourself. Because I know that each of us, you know, we think, oh, I'm good, like, I'm really a good person, but trust me, there is always room to improve, to be even a better version of yourself. Like, you know, there is always room, trust me. And thanks for jumping on the call, not call, what is it? Facebook Live, on the Facebook Live tonight, you know. As I said, you know, I didn't listen to the guy on the left-hand side, and I hope all of you who are out there, you know, thinking to do or not to do a certain action, like, you know, but if you know that you have to do it and that it would improve something in your life, not just business, but anything in your life, you know, trust me, block the left-hand side and just listen to the right-hand side and just do that. Get up and do that, you know. Thank you very much for watching me tonight, and I'm sorry I didn't give shout outs tonight, but I'm a little bit nervous, you know, after all that break that I had, I'm a little bit nervous, and I'll be honest with that, my palms are a little bit sweating. That's what happens when you get out of your comfort zone. That's what happens. I don't feel comfortable, but I'm still doing it, and I know that you can do it, because, oh yeah, one good quote. I'm gonna share one good quote. I'm not gonna find it, but I'll try to remember it. My good friend shared that quote with me, and she said, you know, that comfort and success, they don't live on the same street. Wow. Comfort and success, they do not live on the same street. I was like, wow, that is so powerful, you know. And when you think about that, it's getting more comfortable to get out of your comfort zone, isn't it? Like, just think about it, okay? And for some of you, you might know, you might not know that I have a thing, I'm involved in home business, and, you know, I have that vehicle that is driving me, that is pushing me, that is helping me to get through the actions that I have to do, and is helping me to achieve my goal, because I have a big vision and I have goals, and this vehicle is actually helping me to achieve my goals. And if you would like to know what that is, and if you think that maybe that thing would help you to achieve your goals, you know, feel free to private message me and let's have a chat about it. You know, it might or it might not be a fit for you. So have a great Sunday evening, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, right? Bye.